Am I the jerk for changing the locks on my house to set a boundary with my adult daughter? My oldest daughter and I have had a difficult relationship since shortly after she graduated high school. She became very defiant and inconsiderate, and things have gone downhill ever since. Shortly after graduating high school, she moved her boyfriend into our house without talking to me or anything. There was an incident at his home, and I agreed to let him stay one night, which turned into two, which turned into me coming home from work to all his stuff there. I got upset and told her there was no way her boyfriend was moving into our home. Her response was, "Well, he lives here now, so what do you want me to do?" They offered to have him pay rent, and I still refused. I, in no uncertain terms, did not want her boyfriend living in our home. After weeks of fighting over this, she moved out with her boyfriend and stopped speaking to me. This lasted for a couple weeks, and then she came back apologizing, and things were good for a couple months. She has moved in and out of my home several times over the last 5 years, but has been somewhat stable in her own apartment for the past year. Things are fine with us for a little while, then we start arguing, then there's a big blow up, and she stops speaking to me for weeks. After a few weeks of not speaking, she'll come into my house in the middle of the night and crawl into my bed crying because she needs her mom, and then things go back to normal for a couple months. This cycle is doing a lot of damage to my mental health, and I know it can't be healthy for her either. I also have a younger daughter who just graduated high school last month and is still living at home, and this has been extremely hard on her as well. I've been in therapy for several months now, and it has gotten to the point where I've been put on anxiety/depression medication to help me deal with all of this and some other things. My daughter refuses any suggestions of help or therapy. In a recent therapy session, I was asked to disclose when and why I have needed to take Xanax. It turned out that each instance was after an event with my daughter. This was eye-opening for me, and I've been working on establishing boundaries ever since. Recently, my daughter has been upset with me because at a neighborhood barbecue with all of my friends last month, she was mad and started saying some bad things about me after her, and I had an argument about her bringing pot into my home. When she started saying things about me, my best friend was there and stood up for me and put my daughter in her place. I was not there at the time and did not hear what was said. My daughter has now decided that I am not allowed to talk to my friend. She has also decided that I should not be talking to my mom or my sister about her. I told her that she does not get to dictate who I am and am not allowed to talk to. She doesn't have to like it, but she does not get to control it. This led to another huge blow-up where I was screamed at and hung up on, and then received a very long text, and was told that I hate her, and I always favor everyone else over her. I am the bad guy because I associate myself with her enemies, and I don't care about her. I am a problem. We have not spoken for 2 weeks. After some soul-searching, I decided that I needed to change the locks on the house, so my daughter did not have free reign to come and go as she pleases. Over the past weekend, I got a keyless lock so that everyone has their own codes to get in the house, and I control those codes with an app on my phone. If things get better, then I can give my daughter her own code, and if things backslide again, I can remove the code as needed. I felt that this would help me set boundaries and work toward breaking this horrible cycle we are stuck in. My daughter was planning on coming and crawling into my bed late last night to make up when she heard through a mutual friend that the locks were changed, and she wouldn't be able to. She called me screaming and swearing, saying horrible things, and how I'm treating her like my cheating ex-husband, and how I should have just aborted her since I obviously don't care about her. She then started trying to blackmail me, stating how she was going to tell my friends and family things that were untrue and that I never said. After about 30 minutes to try to talk to her, she was screaming at me to the point where I couldn't get a word in and things were getting nowhere, so I just hung up.